You're completely mad.
No, you're insane!
Hello and welcome to the Madhouse, episode 34. I'm Ultimate Spy 53, your host, and joining me this week is...
Bigdinoguy, hi.
And I am the bird of Trey.
Oh my god, what did you just do to that poor dog?
Also known as poptartacus games.
I can't really tell.
On YouTube, that's also where you can find it.
That was my voice.
I know,
my
improve it,
voice
but still, I'm really worried about that. But that poor
Dude,
animal.
I've done that for years now. I can actually do
Wait,
that.
can I be a pteranodon or?
Also known as poptartacus games on YouTube. Check his channel out.
Shameless plugs.
So, I thought that we should talk about the whole Infinity War thing, and I'm just wondering, I want to talk about this. It's the whole idea about because they announced Phase 3, and then they announced Infinity War, and then they put it into one movie just called Infinity War. Question is, what do we know so far? What do we know about the characters? You know, who do we want in the movies or movie? What do you want?
We do know for a fact that
the
Thanos and
yes.
the Infinity Gauntlet will be appearing.
And the Avengers,
and
of course.
All 6 gems.
Yes.
Reality, time, space, soul, mind, and there was one other crap.
I don't actually remember I can't remember all of them, but I do.
All we know is it's a big old stone.
Yeah.
And it's gonna.
My question is this. So we have 2 Avengers.
I just remembered.
What?
It is mind, soul, power.
Oh, right.
Time, space, and then the 6th one, which I said just a few moments. Reality.
Cool. So
those are the 6
gems that go boom.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and we've already seen 1, 2, 3,
4, 5, 4, right?
of them.
4, yeah, 4.
4.
4, yeah.
Because we have
the Tesseract, yeah, the Avengers.
The
Ether, Thor the Dark World. Then the Time Gem, and then the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Space Gem for Guardians of the Galaxy,
no, that was Power.
Oh right, Power. And then the Eye of Agamotto gem from Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet.
I'm just calling it the Eye of Agamotto gem. I don't even know what it's called.
That would most likely
go boom. Okay.
That would most likely be time. No.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, time or reality.
Okay.
Because actually, the ether would be soul or mind.
Right. Yeah. Of course. Now, here's the question I have. So, we know that Thanos is out there looking for the Infinity Gems because at the end of Age of Ultron, he's like, "Fine, I'll do it myself." Because all these other followers, they keep going to me with empty-handed, and they won't find me the Infinity Gems. I want to take over the world, and so it's like, well, we know that in Age of Ultron, the Avengers gave the Vision the Mind Gem. Now, here's the problem. Now Thanos needs that gem which is part of Vision, and Vision is an Avenger. So how's that gonna work? Is Vision gonna die in Infinity War?
They did address this in the Infinity Gauntlet Marvel series, and it wasn't actually Vision, it was Adam Warlock. And Thanos had killed Adam Warlock, wrenched out the gem from his forehead, and then put it into the Infinity Gauntlet.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little bit bloody for case,
of course.
That's not bloody enough. But
true.
Yeah.
One thing on that though. So my guess is that they're going to kill him off one way or another.
Yeah.
Because in this universe we don't have any idea who that Adam Warlock dude is.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't been in the MCU yet.
Of him with Guardians of the Galaxy in the first movie in the Collector's Room, there was this cocoon.
Yeah.
That looked like Adam Warlock's
yeah, of course.
Cocoon.
With the comic.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, of course.
he's a bit of a confusing character,
Yeah.
but in the comics, Adam Warlock basically got reborn and eventually stole the Infinity Gauntlet from both Thanos and Nebula.
Oh my God!
Who had stolen it from Thanos.
Wow.
So, yeah, you had Thanos versus his granddaughter.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
You have all these celestial beings, including Galactus, mind you.
Oh wow.
Trying to kill them. And they've all failed. And Adam Warlock grabbed the Infinity Gauntlet when Nebula and Thanos were fighting, which because I literally just finished reading the comic today.
Wow.
It was
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So I'm just confused here. So the fact that the Vision has the Mind Stone, and Doctor Strange has the other stone, we're gonna have to see some deaths in Infinity War because some Avengers are gonna have to die in order for Thanos to actually get the Infinity Stones. That's just the problem.
We don't need one of the. Actually, technically, Doctor Strange could live without the Eye of Agamotto.
Really? He could?
Because, yes, it's just like an amulet to boost his power, like the Cloak of Levitation.
Right, okay.
But he's
Remember, I haven't seen the movies. So
we're not gonna say anything. We're just gonna hint that.
I haven't actually seen the Doctor Strange movie either, Brennan.
Okay.
But I know the comic lore.
Yeah.
Which I
don't know either.
Almost all of the. Is it sad that I have read almost every single issue of the Amalgam Comics, which was both Marvel and combined?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it was terrible.
Just like
it was terrible. You had the Amazing Spider-Boy, which was
Spider-Boy
and
what?
Spider-Man combined.
They had Wolverine and Batman fused together.
What?
You had Wolverine and Batman. You had Iron Man and Green Lantern combined.
DC and Marvel combined? You can't do that.
No, they did it for a few years.
Then
they split up back normally.
You can't do that. They're separate divisions of comics.
I know. They had a popularity contest. It was all just a gimmick.
I mean, I've only read a crossover between DC and Marvel once, so that's Superman and Spider-Man.
They had one, and actually, the Batman Wolverine thing was called Dark Claw.
What?
Yeah,
oh my God,
remember that.
Dude,
wow,
just right now.
Cool.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
They had a cross between, I forget who it was. I know it was Sabretooth and one other guy.
Wow, interesting.
But they had another one with Captain America and Superman.
Yeah. The Super Soldier.
It was the Joker and Sabretooth.
Oh yeah, the hyena.
Nice.
Yeah, they had quite a few. DC and Marvel have done multiple crossovers over the years. I think that they might. Don't quote me on this, but I think that they might have actually had a thing where the Hulk and Superman fought. I don't know for certain.
Wow. Well, I think they did have that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did have that.
Say, actually.
Hey, what's up?
Steve is here.
Steve finally joined us. A bit late, but that's okay.
Talking about Infinity War /
We're talking about the new Infinity War movie, about like what we think about it, what we think, what we think the characters gonna be in it, and the the Avengers deaths, like okay, the one thing I want to bring up here is and then still haven't addressed this yet. So if Vision still has the Mind Stone, Thanos is gonna take that. Does that mean the Vision is gonna die if he takes the Mind Stone? Like, I'm confused.
Now, if we're going on, the Vision is basically the MCU's version of Adam Warlock.
Yeah,
then
of course.
He will die, but he will come back. Because remember, Vision is a sentient being.
Of course, yeah.
Is basically version of Ultron, superior version of Ultron.
Yeah, of
and
course.
can basically go into any mechanical body.
Right.
So, I mean, it goes hand in hand. I mean, yes, I know for a fact that Vision will die, but he will come back because he's the Vision.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
he's awesome.
An astral form like Doctor Strange does in the comics. So
yeah.
Well, and also you gotta remember that whether we like it or not, this is comic books, and the majority of times, not always, but the majority of times, if a character dies, they're gonna come back. I mean, that's basically inevitable. In the majority of cases, there's been a few where, hey, they come back, or hey, they are completely dead. Actually, there was a Watch Mojo video that I saw the other day.
Oh, really?
And Watch Mojo is
they're top 10. Top 10, really professional, really good.
That.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah. And it was on the top 10 characters in comic books that actually stayed dead. Or have died and come back. And their list for the characters that have stayed dead were pretty narrow, and then they say, like, and then 20 years later they either come back or they reboot the series and, hey, the character's there again, but tweaked.
But I will say one of my least favorite character deaths that Marvel did has to be Quicksilver.
Yes, that was so sad. Age of Ultron, that was so sad.
I hated it.
Oh my god. Yeah, because you have the running gag of, like, you didn't see that coming? That was like the line that they kept going on between Hawkeye and Quicksilver. It's like, you didn't see that coming? And it's like, you didn't see that one coming.
No one would know.
But the chemistry between those characters, it's just so rich.
Trey, that no one will know line? That was actually improv. Watch Mojo did another thing on that.
What?
That was all improv on this part, because originally the thing was that the Hawkeye was just supposed to fall off and then trot along, but then the actor just pulled back his arrow and was like, no one would know.
I remember that one.
And does all that and then starts running after them.
That has to be my favorite Marvel improv line that I have seen as of yet, other than one, and that would be here. Alright, fine. We're all standing. A bunch of assholes standing in a circle. You happy, Quill?
I remember that one.
That one was improv. I loved it.
Wow. Which one was that?
That was Rocket's line of, alright, fine. We're all a bunch of assholes.
Oh. Right, I think I remember that one.
Happy. That was after Groot's line, I am Groot, and then Rocket says, what do you mean it's better than 11%?
I think I do remember that one, yeah.
The whole 12% of a plan sort of gag, that was Rocket's line was a few minutes later, and that was just hilarious.
Yeah, because Groot just goes, I am Groot, and then Rocket goes, what do you mean it's better than 11%? And just right automatically.
Yeah.
But, because Peter Quill said, like, I have 12%, and then Groot.
I have a plan. How much of a plan?
12%
of a plan.
What do you mean?
Crash. My math crashed.
Uh-oh.
But I can still hear you.
Okay. So I just want to ask. So what we know about the Avengers Infinity War. So what characters do we know are going to be in the movie? We know that the Avengers are going to be in the movie, but specifically what characters? We know.
It actually has been confirmed by Marvel Studios.
Alright,
Guardians of the Galaxy will be in Infinity Wars.
And then we have
Loki will have a small cameo.
Yeah.
Or
good.
It may be big, it may be small, but Loki will be in it.
Yes.
As with Thor Ragnarok.
one of the other things that they're saying about the Infinity Wars is that they don't know if the Wasp will be in it.
Actually, she'll be in the Avengers 4 movie. That's Evangeline Lilly confirmed that. She's gonna be in Avengers 4.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
they said that they didn't know if she would be in Infinity War or not.
Dude, there is no Avengers 4 yet. There's only Avengers 3.
Yes, but it's
confirmed.
untitled right now. So on IMDb, it's
Will
untitled.
not be in Infinity War, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But she will be in Ant-Man 2.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
That's released after.
So we know that we have Iron Man in the movie, supposedly Captain America, Hulk, Ant-Man, Spider-Man. Okay, we don't. That's the thing. We don't know if Spider-Man's gonna be in the movie. It's a possibility.
Actually, it is confirmed.
He's gonna be in Infinity War. Fight Spider-Man. Tom Holland.
Because he's going to have the Iron Spider suit.
Really awesome.
Yes, it has been confirmed that in Spider-Man: Homecoming, Tony Stark will be in the process of building a spacesuit for Peter Parker.
Awesome.
Going to be the Iron Spider.
Cool. I'm so looking forward to that.
Also, so you know that in the comic books, Infinity Wars, that's actually where Spider-Man got his black suit, right?
Wow.
That's when
yes, that is actually where the origins of the Venom symbiote came from.
I really hope that they do it like that in Infinity Wars. That would just be amazing.
I mean, if they come in contact with this meteor that has this symbiote in hibernation, and Peter Parker accidentally crashes into it and wakes it up, and it crawls inside his, a very minuscule amount crawls inside his suit, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
because that's actually how they did it for the comics. I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
I don't know if he had the Iron Spider suit or not, but I know that it crawled into his bloodstream or something and basically regrew itself and then came out through his skin cells.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I'm sorry to do this to you, but something just came up. I need to give you guys a call back.
Okay.
Okay.
I might be back on tonight, but I might not. But yeah, something just came up. So anyway, sorry, really quick. I'm gonna sign off really quick. Is that alright?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, people. Sorry, I gotta go. But bigdinoguy here. See you guys later. Bye.
All right. But so we do know that we do the characters we know that the regular Avengers, and then we have Scarlet Witch, Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Falcon.
Yeah, and one of the other things that has been confirmed for Phase 3, or maybe 4, is definitely Black Panther.
Yes, of course.
And I'm really excited for that. I'm also excited to see what they're going to do about the whole Bucky Barnes losing his arm from Captain America Civil War.
That's gonna be awesome.
I absolutely loved that. I really want to know what happens to him. And
it's interesting.
Back.
Yeah, of course. It'll be interesting to find that out.
I absolutely love the whole Captain America Civil War comic, and actually it was just called Civil War in the comics.
Right.
And they did do a second version, which was Civil War 2.
Hey.
Right.
And that was... Oh, hey, Steven.
My computer crashed, so...
Oh, well, welcome back.
Yeah.
Hey.
What was...
My computer fucked up.
Okay.
My computer all fucked up.
Okay.
Please, don't tell us your computer got an STD virus. I had to.
So,
I am sorry, Tom.
So,
I had to.
Which Avengers do we know are going to be in the movie?
So we definitely know Falcon, Captain America, Scarlet Witch.
Yes, Iron Man, Thor,
Spider-Man,
Hulk.
Thor, Vision for definite.
Yes.
Hulk, maybe not.
Actually,
Same
he's
with
no.
Thor.
He's been confirmed. Kevin Feige confirmed that that Mark Ruffalo is gonna be back.
Yes.
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 Of course, it's the Avengers. What do you expect? Now, okay, we also have the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, there's one superhero team that we don't know whether or not they're going to be in, and they'll be making their debut in 2017. But there's a superhero team, really dark, that we don't know if they're going to be in Infinity War because they're in a different part of Marvel. That's the Defenders. That's where I'm. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
To be talking about the Inhumans, because they are getting their own movie.
Yeah, they have the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but like, how many characters do we expect to be in Infinity War? Because Infinity War is gonna be huge, but like, we have the Avengers, we have Guardians of the Galaxy, we have. I don't know if the Defenders will come in.
A huge part of the Infinity Gauntlet comic series.
Of course.
So, if they cut out the X-Men from that, I'm going to be mad.
Well, X-Men is still part of Fox, so you can't really do that.
I know, but if they could learn to cooperate and get it so that both the X-Men and the Avengers are in the same universe, then we could have some funny moments, like Scarlet Witch meets Scarlet Witch.
That would be a little weird.
It would be hilarious.
It would be strange, but
no, even better. Scarlet Witch meets Quicksilver, because Scarlet Witch from the MCU, brother Quicksilver died off.
Right,
but
of course.
From the X-Men universe, Quicksilver is still alive.
Yeah, the Peter version.
So,
yeah, but here begs the question.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They will bring back Quicksilver in the form of the X-Men's version.
I don't know. It's really all about rights right now. Like, who owns the people about the rights? Because that's why they haven't made a Hulk movie yet. That's because Universal still holds the rights to the Hulk, and so it's like probably never gonna see a Hulk movie anytime soon because of that. So
Wait.
Yeah.
What?
Because Universal still holds the
Hulk in the Avengers.
Yeah, because I mean, they can do the Avengers with Hulk, but like they can't do his own movie because the Universal still holds the rights. Like Universal's like, oh yeah, you can have Hulk in your Avengers movie, but yeah, you can't have a solo movie. It's like that's not how we do. Here's the deal: we're letting you have Hulk in your Avengers movies, but to have his own solo movie, that's just taking it too far. It's like, well, you Fox, that's just you Universal, that kind of thing. It's like Universal kind of sucks with that kind of stuff. It's like. Yeah, Hulk is ours, but we can share it with your Avengers movies. That's stupid, but like, be happy that he's gonna be in Avengers Infinity War.
Is now this is kind of on that same cosmic scale as Infinity War.
Right.
I do kind of want to see the Amalgam.
Analga.
Hang on. Amalgam.
What's that from?
Hang on. Amalgam. Sorry. Yes. Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, fine. So, nothing. Anyway, so it's actually called the Amalgam Comics.
Oh, really?
Amalgam. Yeah.
Huh.
It was when DC and Marvel were combined.
Right.
But what I want to see is basically like one or two movies where it's DC versus Marvel, and the result is the Amalgam Comics.
But you can't do that cinematic-wise because the rights, because they're completely different studios. Actually. I don't think it'd work that well. I don't know.
Because Marvel Cinematic and Warner Brothers have been working together for a while now.
Really?
Exactly.
That'd be interesting.
So, if they actually do the Amalgam Comics like I'm thinking they're doing, which there is a maybe 50-50 chance that they're going to. I don't know, because I'm not a producer for Marvel.
Yeah, of course.
I would love to be a producer for Marvel and share all this information online. But no, actually, I don't know if they're going to do the Amalgam comic line.
Right.
But it would really be interesting to see for on screen, like having Superboy and Spider-Man combined into the Amazing Spider-Boy.
That would be pretty fun.
Is actually a character from the Amalgam Comics line.
Yeah, right.
And actually, the reason why I mainly bring this up is because of the new movie Doctor Strange.
Yes, definitely.
There was actually a character called Doctor Strange Fate that was a mixture between Charles Xavier, Doctor Strange, and Dr. Fate.
Yeah, from DC Comics, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. And basically, he was the most powerful sorcerer, and he created the Amalgam universe.
Wow.
When two brothers, DC and Marvel, fought. And they basically were saying, one universe survives, the other dies. Now, the Spectre from DC and I think the Balancer or something, like, he basically has to do with balance.
Right.
But basically, they combined forces, created the Amalgam Comics universe, and had Doctor Strange Fate basically be the main person to protect it. However, what they didn't account for was this person, the Access. That is actually his superhero name, is the Access.
Right.
He can actually transport himself and other heroes to and from the other universes.
Whoa. Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And the same one applies to anyone from those universes can be transported to the other.
Right, of course.
So basically, you can have a Batman, Superman, basically a Justice League versus Avengers crossover a little bit. And they actually did that in DC versus Marvel All Access, which was the 4-issue line of DC versus Marvel. It was amazingly well written.
Nice.
And I'm really hoping that they bring in Access as like a little teaser during Infinity War. Like at the very end scene, they give us a little scene of, my name is so-and-so, I am the Access.
Right.
And he pulls out his fist and it's glowing gold. And he walks into a portal into a different universe. Because that is actually the Access's powers, is he can transport through the different multiverses. So technically, he is owned by both companies.
Wow.
So, if they do this, which would be amazing.
Yeah, it would. Sounds awesome.
I'm really hoping they do this because I'm a huge fan of the Amalgam Comics line, and I know they're kind of cheesy.
Yeah,
maybe. They're kind of silly. Dr. Doomsday, literally Doomsday and Dr. Doom combined, was hilarious.
Yeah, of course.
Soldier was hilarious. I loved the Amazon, which was Storm and Wonder Woman combined.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and of course, don't even get me started on Thor Ryan.
Oh my god.
Orion and Thor combined. Don't even ask.
I see.
Yeah, yeah.
But
although one of my favorites has to be, of all of them, of all of the characters from the Amalgam Comics universe, it has to be, without a singular doubt, it is, for a fact, drum roll please, the Iron Lantern, which
Oh.
was actually Hal Stark. Yes, Hal Jordan and Tony Stark got combined to become the Iron Lantern.
That sounds so
Now,
badass.
I know. He actually, basically, he's Green Lantern's backstory, test pilot sort of thing.
Yeah.
But he gets pulled to this crash site of this alien, and there is this chest plate and Green Lantern there. And
Awesome.
because his heart is basically having these pieces float toward his heart, he has to put on this armor piece to pull out the pieces, and it's just stuck there. The pieces are stuck there, so it's sort of trapped near his heart. So basically what he's doing is he's Iron Man and Green Lantern combined. But he has all the powers of Green Lantern.
Right.
And can fly in outer space and all the powers of Iron Man. So
right, of course.
He's Green Lantern. So he's Iron Lantern.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another of my favorites has to be Darkclaw for obvious reasons. Batman and Wolverine.
Yeah.
I mean, how more badass can you get?
Of course.
Than having a Wolverine cross with Batman, because he's got all the skills of Batman, yet he still has the adamantium claws and healing factor of Wolverine.
Nice.
How much more badass can you get?
Exactly.
Not very.
So, my question is, the Defenders, can they even happen? Can they even be put into Infinity War? Because they're Netflix.
No. No, they cannot, because, for specific reasons, some of the characters' Defenders are actually owned by Fox, and some of them by Marvel.
Yeah.
So, therefore, you can't really have that in Infinity.
But the thing is, they're in the same universe, so... I mean, Kevin Feige said, like, everyone's there, but someone's like, does that mean the Defenders? She's like, spoilers. It's like, what could that mean? Could he actually incorporate the Netflix shows, which are in the same universe, and then put them in Infinity War? I mean, it's possible, but it's like, it's still about timing.
Yeah, it's possible. Also, we have had, actually, confirmation of Nova. Not the Nova Corps, but Nova.
Right.
The character. Rich Rider Nova.
Oh, cool.
Now, this is from the old 80s/70s/90s era of course, I'm saying that those 3 decades, I know for a fact he was in there somewhere. Because I actually have some, it's like 1996 or something? I don't know. But, or 1979, something like that. I don't know. But I know for a fact that Nova will be announced in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Cool.
Because, not only because of the Nova Corps, but also because there are going to have to be more heroes join the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
What with Gamora leaving and Rocket and Groot off with what's his crap? I can't forget. I can't remember his name.
What are you talking? What?
For the life of me. The blue dude with the arrow.
You mean
Yondu?
Yondu?
Yondu. Thank you. Yondu. And see, I know my comics very well.
Yeah, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy, so I know the character.
Hang on. Never mind. I don't need to remember from comics. I have this. My Marvel Cinematic Universe Encyclopedia.
Nice. That's awesome. But the real question is, like, after Infinity War...
Hang on, before I forget this, I have to say this.
Oh, yeah?
Eat that, DC. Do you have a 200-plus character encyclopedia? Unless, of course, you count Batman, because that doesn't count, because Batman is Batman, and so many rogues.
Pretty much,
you
yeah.
can't really have Batman have his own. This is Avengers encyclopedia.
Oh, probably should let Steve talk here. I don't think he's gotten a chance to talk at all. Steven, are you here?
All right, Steve.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So what do you think of this? What do you think of the Infinity War thing?
Cool.
Do you have any opinions on like what characters you'd like to see in Infinity War?
I don't know. I just hope it'll be good.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we know that the Avengers are going to be there. We know the Guardians are going to be there. The Defenders unlikely because of the timing and the fact that they're not. Well, they're in the same universe as the Avengers, but it's just about timing and scheduling is the fact. That's what Kevin Feige said. Now, in terms of like what characters we want to see it besides the one to be confirmed. Honestly, I mean, clearly Natasha Romanoff, Black Widow, that should make sense. But what characters do we want to be in the movie? Like that aren't already in the movie in terms of like ones that are already gonna get their own solo movie for Phase 3. Like what characters do we want to see in the movie when it comes out on March 4th, 2018? What do you want?
I actually want a few characters.
Yes.
Like Namor.
Well, the thing is, okay, here's the thing with characters that haven't really been, like, in terms of the Phase 3. If they haven't been announced as their own solo movie, that doesn't make sense for them to be in Infinity War. Unless they're, of course, introduced in, like, a TV show. Like Ghost Rider, for example. Or, The Punisher. Any of those characters. I mean, I could see Ghost Rider being on the show, but, like, if you're making a new character, it has to be one that can't be in a movie. It has to be one that's in a TV show. So, I mean, I've heard a lot about Namor. So it basically looks like the equivalent of Aquaman. But, I mean, actually, I've done a lot of my video research, and it looks like, I mean, I haven't read his comic book, but Namor, it sounds like a really badass hero, and I think if he would be on the big screen, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty great hero.
Yeah.
Not as good as Aquaman, of course.
Right.
Because Aquaman actually did beat Namor in the Infinity, well, sorry, not the Infinity, in the, DC versus Marvel, the first time around.
Yeah.
Aquaman beat Namor by what?
Breaking up again.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a little bit. Keep talking, though.
Yeah, he beat up Prince Namor using a killer whale.
Wow. Oh my god.
Because Aquaman has this ability to talk to fish and
Right,
sea
of
life. Now,
Namor can't do
people
that.
thought that was stupid.
Yeah.
So Marvel had Prince Namor not be able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that actually gave Aquaman the edge in the DC versus Marvel series when they actually wound up at Waterworld of all places. And what is so hilarious is that you see in a few panels beforehand this killer whale saying, "Lord of the Sea, look out."
Right.
And then you see Aquaman and Namor fighting for a bit, and Aquaman shoots his hook hand, which, of course, at this time, he had a hook for a hand, very pirate-esque
Right.
hook. Very awesome. It was a sort of a grapple hook.
Cool.
Pretty damn
Sounds awesome.
And he winds it around, Prince Namor.
Right.
And he says, "All right, you're immobilized." And Namor's like, "I'm not immobilized." And Aquaman just looks at him and says, "Really?" And then the next panel, all you see is a killer whale.
Awesome.
Land right in front of Aquaman, and all you see is the killer whale in front of Aquaman.
Nice.
And
that sounds awesome.
Aquaman's line is literally, "Now you're immobilized."
Now, another character I do want to... I was hoping we would see in Infinity War was Wasp, but unfortunately, recently, Evangeline Lilly said that Wasp will not be appearing in Infinity War, but Avengers 4. Probably because she hasn't been she would never made an appearance in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is the first time she's going to be appearing in character. And that's just not a good thing to hear, but, Infinity War is going to be huge. This movie has been established, like, references since the first Iron Man, when Nick Fury broke into Tony Stark's apartment and said, you're going to be part of a bigger universe now. And you just don't know yet, and it's like, when Nick Fury said you're going to be part of a bigger universe, that was establishing Infinity War. That was the whole thing. So...
It was actually originally establishing Avengers.
Yeah.
Then they made it into Infinity War after the threat of Loki had been done.
Yeah.
Don't break it up.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Oh, that's odd.
Try taking your camera off.
Yeah.
Alright, should be good. Can you guys hear me now?
More of it's kind of robotic, actually.
Yeah.
That's odd. You guys are sounding robotic.
Well, that's what we have on our end. But yeah. I mean, the big Infinity War thing was set up actually at the end of the Avengers when Thanos grinned at the audience. And that was like the big reveal. But I mean, of course, Phase 3 was announced, and we have all these movies to look forward to. And the Avengers was split into was originally supposed to be split into 2 parts. Now it's just called Infinity War, and then there's another one coming in 2019. Which I'm looking forward to Infinity War. It's gonna be so awesome. You're gonna have all these characters.
So I can actually get this over.
Do you want to try coming out and go back in?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll do it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's been established since then, and honestly, Infinity War, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be the biggest Marvel movie that's ever been made. Like, seriously, they're gonna start filming in January.
It has to be in 2 parts.
Yes.
Because of how large it is. So it's gonna be Infinity War Part 1 and Infinity War Part 2.
No, because the Russo brothers confirmed that Infinity War will be no longer split into 2 parts, but it'll be like separate movies. There'll be Infinity War, and then there'll be an Untitled Avengers movie coming out when Infinity War Part 2 is supposed to come out. So no longer are we going to have 2 parts. We're just going to have one movie called Avengers Infinity War, and another called Avengers 4. Well, eventually a little bit of title, but for now it's just called Avengers 4. But
So,
I'm just wondering,
wait.
what, I mean, obviously
they're just gonna have a 4-hour movie?
Well, yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, of course. I mean, all these characters. But I honestly, I'm really looking forward to this movie. It looks sounding so awesome. We already have Thanos. They're already in production on the movie. It's just gonna be awesome. I mean, the question also is, what's after Infinity War? Like Phase 4. I mean, we haven't announced Phase 4, but like, what do we think about Phase 4? What movies do we want for Phase 4? I mean, I want an Iron Man 4. I think everyone wants an Iron Man 4.
No, it wasn't.
Actually, one person does not want Iron Man 4. That person, Robert Downey Jr. He's getting too tired of having to put on the suit.
He loves the character. He loves playing the character. He's 52.
He's been playing that character for like 6 to 7 to 8, maybe 10 years.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it came in 2006.
No. It was actually 2008. That was when the first Iron Man movie came out.
So yeah, he's been playing the character for 8 years now.
Coming on 9 years, or 10 years almost for when Infinity War comes out.
Yeah, so I mean, he should not have to do another, but I mean, he's going to be in Spider-Man Homecoming,
which is gonna be awesome, by the way.
Hey guys, guess what? Is not an origin story.
Yay! No more getting spider powers. No more seeing Uncle Ben die for the 3rd time. We don't need that to happen again. We've already seen Uncle Ben die
Hey,
2 times.
What's the line? What's the line?
What?
What's the line? With
What?
great power
Comes great responsibility.
Responsibility.
That was missing from Civil War when Tony Stark could have said that to him.
No, they actually had a joke on how it should have ended, and they had.
Yeah, they did. I saw that.
Say,
Yeah.
No. What's the line?
With great power comes great responsibility.
What's the line?
Oh
With
yeah.
great
yeah.
power comes great responsibility. It was so funny that they had him like monotone the voice. I was cracking up after it.
Now,
and
yeah.
oh my god.
The question I have is for Captain America. Now he is no longer Captain America. He dropped his shield. Tony Stark said that shield doesn't belong to you. My father made that. And now in the production for Infinity War, it says that he's coming back, that Chris Evans is coming back as Captain America. But Kevin Feige said he's no longer Captain America. That's where I'm confused, because like,
hang on,
what's going on with that? Like, I just don't understand.
I do know that he actually got a different identity for, at some point. He did get a different, basically, superhero identity after he quit being
Captain America.
Captain America
Yeah.
for a bit, because he couldn't be Captain America because of the Earth outbreak of Civil War.
Yeah.
That was because of hang on, Wikipedia's loading.
Well, that was because of the Soviet Accords in Civil War. That's what happened.
No, I was actually talking about about him after the Civil War comics. Basically, because of the Superhero Registration Act.
Yeah, of course.
Damn it. They had to go back and actually he couldn't be Rogers anymore.
Right.
So he became a different character. I want to say he basically didn't represent any country, but he still fought in the superhero war, and basically wasn't Captain America, but he was this other character. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to pull up the damn wiki. Here we are. Captain America. Yeah, wiki is evil. Alright, here we go. Alter ego is Steve Rogers, Captain America. Come on, man. Slow.
And you're slow over there, I imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Steve Rogers, basically Captain America, flag motif. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Come on. Oh, seriously. I have like full Wi-Fi and it's freaking buffering on me.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
That's not good.
Yeah.
But we know that he's no longer Captain America, even though it says in the production that he is going to reprise his role as Steve Rogers, Captain America in Avengers Infinity War. But how's that gonna work? Because he stopped being Captain America. So, you know, it makes me wonder what's gonna happen to him come Infinity War, because there's no more Captain America after the last Captain America movie. Just like what's gonna happen? Like, is he gonna somehow gonna somehow have the honor to be Captain America again, kind of like with actually I think the only example right there is
it's loading right now. Apparently, oh come on, seriously.
I mean, like, it just makes you wonder if he's gonna somehow regain the title of Captain America.
Actually, I just found it. His alter ego from Captain America was Nomad.
Right.
Basically, Steve Rogers. He is actually Steve Rogers. Then there were two others to go by that name, Edward Furbo and Jack Monroe.
Oh.
And Steve Rogers became, this is, Roger then decides to abandon his Captain America identity, feeling that he cannot continue to serve America after this latest discovery has shadowed his faith in the nation's status. However, a confrontation with Hawkeye, disguised as the Golden Archer, forces Rogers to realize that he cannot abandon them. He subsequently takes on the name Nomad, as it means man without a country, adopting a new dark blue and yellow uniform without any patriotic markings on it at all. This identity was short-lived, with Rogers maintaining it for a mere 4 issues of the comic to varying degrees of success. He even trips over his own cape at one point. At the conclusion of Captain America 4, April 1975, Roger returns to the role of Captain America, that he could champion America's ideals without blindly supporting its government.
Interesting.
Yeah. So basically, what he became was this character of, basically, a man without a country, Nomad, and was.
I've heard about that.
I remember having read this in one of the comics recently that I've been going through, because my dad has old comics, and I love old comics. And I also love the What Ifs. And the What If comics are always great, especially about Captain America. Really great. You guys should definitely check out the What Ifs.
I probably will get into that, actually.
Yeah, if you can find them at, like, thrift stores and stuff, it's really awesome if you can find them really well conditioned in thrift stores, because that's what I've been doing, is I go to Goodwill, Value Village, and see if they have any comics. And if it's Captain America or anything, Marvel or DC, I buy it.
Yeah.
Because if it's Marvel or DC, unless, of course, it's Image with their Invincible series, which I do like. But I don't think that's getting a movie anytime soon. Hopefully it will, though, because, really well-written story. But one of my favorite things, and I'm thinking they might be going with the whole Nomad route, with Captain America coming back.
Yeah.
Maybe not Captain America.
Who knows? I mean, it's kind of up in the air right now.
As Nomad.
Yeah.
Although, one thing I will say, I know this for a fact, on who created Falcon's wings.
Oh, really?
Remember when the S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent 13 says, one receipt for a bird?
that was bird costume.
I don't write these descriptions. Yeah, flying birdman costume. That was a reference. He was the original character who created this artificial wing set based around electromagnetism.
Wow.
And guess what? Guess what Falcon's wings are based off of for power source? Electromagnetism.
Yeah, that's awesome. But
yeah,
I think
so
what it all
that maybe we may
Yeah.
be seeing Vulture in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Actually, that's pretty confirmed.
Okay.
Michael Keaton is going to play the Vulture in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Oh,
Yes,
well, there we have
that
it.
is a confirmation. Michael Keaton, the original Batman, is going to be playing the Vulture in Spider-Man: Homecoming, coming
Actually, it
to
was
theaters
Adam West
July
who was
7,
the
2017.
original.
Yeah! So,
Tom, you were wrong. It was Adam West who played the original Batman.
okay, fine. The next, I'm just saying, the Tim Burton Batman, which I never saw, but
I'm sorry.
I've seen clips of it. But you know,
I'm sorry. You keep on using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
so what?
Anyway,
What we know about Infinity War so far? We know that the Avengers are gonna be there, Guardians are gonna be there. Probably not Defenders.
Probably not. But we know for a fact Nova will be in it.
Yes.
So Nova's going to be in it.
Anything that was in the Guardians.
Might make an appearance. Guardians
Yes.
of the Galaxy definitely. Also, Ego the Living Planet.
Yes, Ego definitely.
We have confirmation that Ego the Living Planet will possibly be in both Guardians 2 and Infinity War.
Breaking up again.
They're breaking up, dude.
Again.
They're breaking up!
I'm not breaking up with you guys. I'm not even engaged to you.
Why did you leave me, Trey? Why did you leave me?
No, it was funny when I said it because it was like, I mean,
Yeah, it's just annoying when I say it, okay. Yeah, I can't hear a single word you're saying earlier.
Kind of hard to hear. You're robotic again.
That is weird. I should probably look into that.
You should
Anyway.
turn off your video. Turn off your video. Just do audio.
Try it. Okay, you guys hear me now?
Uh-oh, my computer's glitching. Help!
Uh
I need to log off. I need to log off.
Good.
I need to get out. I need to hang up.
oh. Okay.
I need to hang up, okay?
Okay.
My computer is about to crash.
Oh dear. Okay.
Screen is flashing. It's just... every time I move the mouse, the screen is flashing.
Alright. Well, try reconnecting again.
I don't think that's the problem. I think the computer doesn't like video.
Hmm.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay, so I put my other tab back on and it's working just fine now.
Okay, well, we can't really hear Trey, so maybe try reconnecting once again.
Whoa, it's glitching out again. Help.
You guys...
God damn it!
You're really robotic. It's hard to hear you right now.
Yeah, I'm about to glitch out. So we might have to
It's really
end this call, dude.
I don't know what's going on with your on
Turn
your
off.
end.
Help. I'm about to glitch.
Turn off my mic and turn it back on.
Okay.
Ah.
Still can't hear you.
I have herpes.
And you hear me.
It's really robotic.
Yeah, I can barely understand.
It's like that. Yeah.
Ah, help! I'm glitching. I'm glitching. God help us all.
Okay. Hang on.
There we go. Now we can hear you.
But we
Oh,
need
you
to
guys
wrap
can
up
hear
this
me now?
call.
Yeah, finally. Yeah.
Yay! So I just gotta remember that setting.
Yeah.
Um,
But do we think that the Agents of Shield could make an appearance in Infinity War with like Ghost Rider and everything?
there is a problem with that.
What?
Phil Coulson.
Again, that's also a thing that they could put in there because the Avengers be like, oh yeah, by the way, Coulson's alive. Like what?
Oh, you mean the Agents of Shield?
Yes, and Ghost Rider, both of
That
them.
would be hilarious if Thor is Like,
Hilarious.
what?
That'd be pretty cool. So Phase 4, we want. I mean, I want
I want Loki to have his own movie. That's
Yeah.
what I want. At the minimum, is at least for Loki to
Black
get his
Widow
own
movie.
That would be interesting.
Black
That
Widow
too.
movie, Hawkeye movie.
No on that last one. Hawkeye doesn't need his own movie. Hawkeye is Hawkeye.
Doctor
No one
Strange
would know.
2, Black Panther 2,
One would know.
Captain Marvel 2, all the
One
twos,
would know.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Marvel's got material that they can, basically use to pour out money for the next probably 2 decades. They don't have
Yeah.
to worry for a long
No,
time.
if we process this right, it's about the next 7 decades.
Yes, of course.
Seriously.
I mean, there's also the big thing with X-Men is that they're gonna reboot they're gonna reboot X-Men, which means that maybe X-Men Marvel could finally use X-Men and have the X-Men meet the Avengers for Phase
That's
4.
gonna be quite.
That would be quite confusing.
Marvel ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
They do call the humans in the Marvel universe enhanced
guys?
or augmented.
Yeah.
humans.
Guys,
What?
my
Was
computer crashed, so I'll have to end the call.
Okay.
Alright.
It crashed again. Alright, bye guys.
All right.
I'm
Bye.
sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
We'll finish up in a bit.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I have to go soon anyway.
Well, we're pretty close to wrapping up here, so just take it.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to get our last. I want to exhaust this topic here.
Hello. I
Yeah.
can still hear you guys.
Okay, I just want to exhaust this topic. We're almost done talking about it. I just want to talk about right now. Let's finish talking about Phase 4. What can we expect from Phase 4?
Stop.
Definite. I think there are definitely going to be, well, with the Marvel Universe,
Yeah.
the alternate Marvel Universe.
Ooh.
Where these stories, it's the what if stories. It's actually the official canon is called Earth 160068293.
Wow.
What is
Cool.
it
That is
about?
the alternate universe that basically all the what ifs take place inside of. So I kind of want to see them do basically a
It's like
version of the universes where what if, like, Captain America died at the end of Captain America Civil War.
Right. Which didn't
What
happen.
if Hydra took over? Okay.
They actually had that happen in the comics.
Yeah.
And had Captain America be killed off. He had gone off with all of the stuff and cooperated afterward, after Tony had caught him, and went up and was sniped in the
Oh
heart
wow.
and
Interesting.
killed. And
No,
they actually, they had Bucky take the place of Captain America for a while.
Yeah.
Run around as Captain America for a while until we actually found out Captain America hadn't died. That was a clone.
Cool. That's awesome.
Sure.
I think
But
what
the
I
reason-
yeah. Go ahead.
The reason why they actually had him be a clone is because Hydra had captured Captain America and they had started the whole Civil War.
Oh my god.
So the whole bad guys behind Captain America the Civil War comics is actually Hydra. I love it.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
Really
what I
interesting.
want from Phase 4 is a Hulk movie. Universal and Marvel get along and give us a Hulk movie, please. We haven't had one in like a long time.
Also have Wolverine join the Avengers.
Yes.
Please.
Give us the rights to the X-Men.
Also, what I want to see is a Runaways movie.
Yo,
Runaways
that'd be
was
cool. Yeah, I heard
for
about
the
that.
series by Marvel Comics. And one of my absolute ultimate favorite characters, Victor Mancha.
Yeah.
He's son of Ultron.
I mean,
Son of Ultron.
awesome.
He's a android, and he eats, sleeps just like humans, but he has the power to control electricity and magnetics. He is electromagnetic.
So basically, so he can basically make power.
Basically, Electro combined with Ultron combined with Magneto.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, he can make people like Magneto and whatnot powerless. He'll make people like those powerless.
No, he can basically control Wolverine via the adamantium in his bones.
Whoa.
He can also shock people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He also creates electricity around his fists to actually augment them. And he can also control the metal in the street to actually make a dome around himself and create a force field. He is also very intelligent. Around a 4 to 5 on the intelligence chart. Around 7 on the energy projection chart. It's insane how powerful he is.
They're breaking up.
Yeah, again. It's third time in a row.
What, me?
Yeah, you are.
You were breaking up so much that you cracked my computer. Literally.
Anyway, before I forget, one of my other favorites from the Runaways comics is a character named Holly Hades. She was a mutant.
Guys, my computer is slowly becoming more and more fucked up.
Okay.
Because it needs to kind of,
I'm almost done. Can I
Yeah.
finish?
Yeah, sure.
But Holly Hades is one of
shut
the
your
Runaways.
Okay.
And she's
I'm cleaning up
along
the
with
screen.
Victor Mancha.
There we go. I cleaned up the screen.
Basically, she has psychic abilities, but she has psychic abilities, but she doesn't use them for mind reading stuff.
Right.
She uses them to augment her opponent's strength.
Wow.
Basically, she took down the Hulk. She actually took down the Hulk in one of the comics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is one of the characters that never, ever wake up. They are not.
Wow.
Because they will. Also, you can't really wake them up because whenever she uses her powers, overuses her powers, she just collapses and falls asleep for like 2 days.
They're breaking
Wow.
up a little bit.
You're kind of a robot, but you're gonna have to deal with that.
You're gonna have to get a better microphone someday.
Dude, I'm using my computer. Laptop. So, yeah, sorry about that, Steve. That my microphone isn't up to par because of my new laptop that I got just a few weeks, just last week. So I'm sorry that it's having trouble and inconveniencing you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna finish up real quick here with the Fantastic Four. I could see a Phase 4 movie dealing with the Fantastic Four. I could see because the new one that
actually
no,
it can't happen because the actual Marvel Universe has written out Fantastic Four, including Mr. Fantastic, aka and Johnny Storr, Franklin Richards, Valerie Richards are all up recreating multiverse after the biggest thing that just happened, which I think was the Cups world combining. And basically all these alternate realities being shoved together and pushed together and basically the last Thanos stand. And then this is pretty recent actually. I think maybe a year ago, but yeah, they ended the Fantastic Four really recently.
Wow.
Mostly because of the new movie.
Yeah.
And you hear that, Fox? The fucking movie made Marvel right out the Fantastic Four, which has one of my favorite characters of all time in it, Galactus.
Yeah. But the whole Fox thing, I think Fox says that apparently Fox is giving the rights to Marvel, or I think that's what's happening. I don't know. Probably a rumor right now, but what that said that Marvel. Yeah.
Marvel is getting back the rights to the rights of the X-Men and Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
You kind of have to have
Yeah.
character Franklin Richards being not Galactus' hero, but having Galactus as his hero, which actually happened in the comics. He is so powerful that the most powerful being in the universe is his hero, not the other way around.
Yeah, right. So yeah, I think that exhausts our topics for this week. That'll also do it for this episode. Thanks for listening to this episode. Sorry about the technical issues we have. This just happens as a podcast we do. This just happens every week, so you're gonna have to deal with it. So yeah, if you like this episode, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, as well as subscribing to poptartacus Games and Steve Kovoc.
Yeah.
And we will definitely see you next time for the next episode. Alright. See ya.
Alright.
Bye.
Whoa! That was terrifying. Alright, bye.